Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us at the Main Ingredients Bread of Life Devotionals. I'm Pastor Michael.
Hi, I'm Chanel.
And today we're coming to you from our home. And you're going to hear some noise in the background, but don't let that distract you. That noise in the background is really what we're going to be talking about here today. And we're talking about love. And so that's our son that you hear in the background. And when we're thinking about love as a fruit of the Spirit, we're actually kicking off the fruit of the Spirit with love. And so when we think about love as a fruit of the Spirit, I think many times we can take the word love and we can water it down, right? I love my favorite sports team, or I love my favorite food. But when we think about love, we need to think about the essence of love. And the essence of love is God, right? God's very essence is love. God created everything that he created out of love. God created us so that he would have more to love, right? And so I mentioned that our son was in the background. And when we think about love, we think about God and his son. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, right? And I don't know about you, right? But I don't think that I'm giving my only son for food, right? I don't think that I'm giving my only son for my favorite football team. And so this love, this very impactful word, it's a giving thing. It's living and it's active, right? Love is something that you do, right? Love is a choice that we choose to make every single day. For God chose, right, to give his son. God so loved us. He so wanted to be in a relationship with us that he gave his son so that we could be reconciled back to his family, right? And on the flip side of that, right, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. God so hated sin that he gave his only begotten son, because God knew that sin separated him from that in which he loved. And so there had to be a bridge to connect him to what he loved, and that was his son. So babe, when you think about love, when you think about the essence of love, what are some of the things that come to mind for you?
Well, I definitely think about God's love, because it can't be duplicated or replicated because of God and who he is. Like us as humans, like we're faulty. A lot of times we give love based on conditions.
Yes.
Like, I'll love you if you do this for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll love you if you say these things about me. But God doesn't like require that or acts of that for us. He just freely and willingly gives it to us, even when we didn't deserve it. Like I think of like when we didn't know the Lord and we were just down and out. Like God still loved us, and God loves all the people who are unbelievers and who don't believe him in this world, and who are atheists. And just like how amazing that love has got to be, when I know a lot of times, unfortunately, I can say things and do things that aren't in a loving way or in a loving example, and God's still working on me with that. But I just really think about God's love and how much more I need to push myself to work that much harder to be more like him, and just remember God or Jesus's example when he was here on this earth. He showed love both in action, like what you said, and then also through his words, what he said to people, even like the Pharisees and Sadducees, when they would spew out venom to him. Like he still chose to display and say love to them instead of spewing the same stuff that they were spewing, which was hate. So I just try to remember that each day, because it's definitely a difficult thing.
Yeah, no, love is an expression. And so I challenge you. I challenge you today. I challenge you this week. How will you express your love? How will you express your love in word and in deed? At the Main Ingredient, we're setting a table for transformation.